Hello, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the ISV Congress. I am Laura Palomares, the director of the Institute of Biotechnology at the National University of Mexico, and this is the theme of the day. This will be a great day. We're going to start with the main course, a keynote by Dr. Peter Hotez about vaccine diplomacy in a time of anti-science. And that will be followed by the plenary session 3 about vaccine manufacturing and quality control, chaired by Linda Lua and Indresh Srivastava. In that session, Mirelli will talk about the experience of mass biologics and how to leverage vaccine manufacturing and quality control platforms. Followed by a very interesting case, the experience of Laboratorios Leomont, told by Sergio Valentinotti, and Map Science, told by Esteban Carli, about this joint project of Argentina and Mexico to produce a SARS-CoV-2 vaccine. Then, in the selected abstract part, we will have Kevin Leon talk about DNA delivery of immune-focused SARS-CoV-2 nanoparticle vaccine. And then Christian Hong is going to talk about an mRNA vaccine against SARS-CoV-2 and the recent or interesting formulation that they have developed in their company. That will be followed by a questions and answer live session. Don't miss that. And there we will have the opportunity to discuss with the speakers and answer any questions you might have. A very interesting Meet the Fellow session is going to happen today, and we will learn everything about ISV, where Manon Cox will moderate a conversation between Ted Ross, Denise Doolan, and Sean Lu, and we will know, again, everything about ISV. That will be followed by poster session 2. The day continues with a plenary session 4 about regulation in times of pandemics and vaccine hesitancy, plus oral abstract selections with session chairs, Lars Freeling and myself. I am filling in for Gary, who got sick. And we'll have the invited speaker, Rogelio Gaspar, Naomi Pompa from the University of Santo Tomas, Lauren Hook, Andres Gutierrez, Yihai Cho. So in this session, we will have first a discussion about the regulation in type of pandemics, and that is going to be followed by the talk by Naomi about perception of vaccination of Filipino mothers, then high throughput biosensor technology to establish dosing frequency and concentration of herpes vaccine, followed by T-cell epitope content comparison and improved protection against multi-drug Pseudomonas aeruginosa following administration of engineered monoclonal antibodies. So that also will be a very exciting session, followed by a question and answer live discussion. So we're also hoping to see you all there. Then we have the Meet the Fellow session of Margaret Liu, who is of course, an ISV fellow, and a new ISV fellow, Gary Covinger, and they're going to talk and we'll get to know both of them. And finally, we have a master class by Indresh Srivastava from Novavax about vaccine characterization and analytics. That's Indresh's expertise, and we're hoping to see you there. Don't miss that. Indresh is a great speaker and a great teacher. And that will be followed by the ISV annual meeting, which is also going to be held live. So with this, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Peter Hotez. As I already said, he's the main course of today. He is Dean of the National School of Tropical Medicine and Professor of Pediatrics and Molecular Virology and Microbiology at Baylor College of Medicine, where he's also the co-director of the Texas Children's Center for Vaccine Development and Texas Children's Hospital Endowed Chair of Tropical Pediatrics. He's also a university professor at Baylor University. Dr. Hotez is an internationally recognized physician scientist in neglected tropical disease and vaccine development. As the head of the Texas Children's Center for Vaccine Development, He leads a team and product development partnership for developing new vaccines for hookworm infection, schistosomiasis, leishmaniasis, Chagas disease, and SARS-MERS, SARS-2 coronavirus, which are diseases that affect hundreds of millions of children and adults worldwide. He also champions access to vaccines globally and in the United States. In 2006, at the Clinton Global Initiative, he co-founded the Global Network for Neglected Tropical Diseases to provide access to essential medicines for hundreds of millions of people. Dr. Hotez has authored more than 500 original papers and is the author of 4 single-author books, including Forgotten People, Forgotten Disease, Blue Marble Health, an innovative plan to fight diseases of the poor amid wealth. Vaccines did not cause Rachel's autism, in which he told his experience as the parent of an autistic girl, and the forthcoming 220 book on vaccine diplomacy in an age of war, political collapse, climate change, and anti-science. Most recently, as both a vaccine scientist and autism parent, he has led national efforts to defend vaccines to serve as an ardent champion of vaccines going up against a growing national anti-vax threat. In 2019, he received the award for leadership in advocacy for vaccines from the American Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene. With this, I leave you with Professor Peter Hotez. Enjoy the day.